What is up, guys? It's Sam the Man here, and I'm going to bring you a back-to-back daily video. We have some breaking news coming out of San Francisco. I'm a little late on this, but Ruben Foster has been charged for domestic violence. He's had 3 felonies and 1 misdemeanor charge. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about this case for Ruben and my thoughts on Ruben and him as an NFL player. So let's get into it. Now, Ruben Foster was drafted with the 31st pick in that first round of the NFL draft last year. He was a great linebacker, and the Lions needed a linebacker last year, and I really wanted him to take him. I really was hoping that he would fall. And then something came out of the combine, which he blew up. He did pretty good at the combine, but apparently him and the combine doctor, they hadn't gotten along, but that didn't really become the big news. Because a lot of players don't really get along with the doctor, apparently. But anyway, that's not important. His drug sample was diluted, so he drank a bunch of water because he'd been taking drugs and he didn't want anybody to know. That's what everybody thought. Who knows if he actually was taking drugs? I never believed it, but again, he could have actually been taking the drugs. Anyway. So today, it came out he was arrested in February, but it came out with his charges. Apparently, he threw 8 or 10 punches to his ex-girlfriend in the head, and apparently he ruptured her eardrum. So if this is true, this is obviously devastating news, and it's terrible. And this guy probably doesn't deserve a place in this league anymore. We should try and get him out of here. But again, there's been some false testimonies in the past by certain witnesses. We saw it with Garyon Conley last year in the draft. He didn't even fall as far as Foster did in the draft last year, even though his thing was his charge was a little worse, or he was accused of some worse things. Now he was also accused of possession of an illegal assault rifle or assault weapon. And that's not allowed in California. He had some assault rifle that he wasn't allowed to have in the state of California. Again, he could have been holding it for a friend, which again, still he shouldn't be doing. That's a whole red flag for him. But this can be just a minor fine. But if these charges are true and all these felonies are true, and the misdemeanor comes out in court and he's proven guilty, then he could be looking at, obviously, an NFL career just ended, and tremendous talent just going straight down the drain. I have these highlights playing for a reason. But also 11 years or more in prison. Now, obviously, probably wouldn't get the 11 years if this was true. It's just around the maximum number of years he could get, unless a judge was trying to prove a point. But, again, this would be a terrible waste of talent. No one wants to see this happen to him. He's a great bright star and a help to this 49ers team. This team was being talked about as, again, the Rams showed out and they absolutely probably won the offseason, but the 49ers also did a lot in the offseason. And this guy was going to come back in year 2 and hopefully be a strong player. It's really sad to see what's happened to him. Hopefully none of this is not... I wouldn't doubt that some of it is true. Especially the gun thing, that's, I don't think you're going to get around that. But, hopefully he gets a second chance, and none of the things with this woman aren't true. Again, who knows, maybe he was knocking up abroad, and, his girlfriend wasn't having it, so she decided to go after him, and he threw her out the house, and then she beat herself up to try and get this dude's career to be ended, and ruin this dude's life. But again, who knows? I mean, he could have actually done these things, and if that's the case, he definitely deserves some jail time. But again, I hate to see talent wasted, and this guy's a tremendous talent. I really watched him a lot last year in the draft process, and I would hate to see this happen to him. He's such a tremendous talent, such a great linebacker, but again, he had a tough childhood, but I mean, this could really hurt his career. So hopefully... this is all just false news. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been my short bit on the breaking news of Ruben Foster. hopefully, again, it's false news, and he didn't actually hit this lady. He still should be disciplined for, again, the gun stuff and everything else, but hopefully it's not true. If you like this video, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. If you made it this far, comment down, I am a legend. And thank you guys for watching. This guy's uber talented. Just gotta pray that God blesses him and lets his life be a blessing to others in one way or another.